I want y'all to see this amazing pie. Looky here. Isn't that beautiful? This is Karen with Food and Family. And today I'm going to show you how I made this pie. So y'all stay with me. This is part of a Thanksgiving pie collaboration 2023. And it's been so much fun making this pie. But we're also getting ready for Thanksgiving. So y'all join me as I show you how I make it. You know, Thanksgiving is about 3 weeks away. So we're getting ready to start some of our Thanksgiving dishes. But I want to bring to you today a Thanksgiving pie collaboration that I've joined in with. We have an amazing group of people that's going to be in this collaboration making some amazing pies. This is hosted by Keri at My Table of 3. It runs from November 1 through November 17. And then on the 19th, on Keri's page, she is going to be doing a live giveaway. She has some amazing gifts. So y'all tune in for that. And also, I'm going to give you a list of the other channels that's going to be joining in. So y'all check them all out, okay? For today, though, I want to make you a caramel pecan pie. So it calls for 36 caramels that I have unwrapped. Now, I'm going to put them in my pot. I've got my little burner here heating up. So I'm going to put them over in here. And I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of milk. Today I'm using half and half. And then we're going to add 1/4 of a cup, which is 1/2 a stick of butter. So we're going to let that all melt together and just get delicious. I love caramel and I love pecan pies. So when I came across this, I thought I could not wait to try it. And it has no corn syrup. My regular pecan pie does have corn syrup, but it's so delicious. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. So I'm going to mix together in this bigger bowl. I have 3 eggs that I have cracked. I'm going to mix that together with some sugar. I'm going to be using 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And I'm just using white granulated sugar. 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't have to be precise. Not in a pie. That's quite all right. So let's kind of mix that together a little bit. And we're going to put in some vanilla. Now, I need some salt. All sweets need salt, you guys. Oh, a little bit come out. So I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. That's not much. The salt brings out the sweet. But I'm also going to be using 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I've got vanilla bean paste. Y'all know I don't measure. I just pour until it feels right. Make me happy. And let's mix that up. Okay. Now, got that whipped up real good. I have a frozen pie crust that I defrosted. So, you know, and this one did. So if you notice you've got little cracks in your pie crust, once it thaws out, you can just kind of press it back together and it will seal right up. Okay, so I need 1 cup of pecans. Now, I'm going to chop these a little bit. I just think it's easier. It's easier to cut and it's easier to eat. Let's check this. It's kind of simmering away real good over here. It won't be long. This will be melted when we get this pie in the oven. Okay. Turn that heat down just a little bit. Okay. So, but back to what I was saying, I think if they're chopped, they're a little easier to cut and to eat. I do not, as you know, I don't measure out my pecans either. I just go with what I think feels good. And this feels good to me. But the recipe does call for 1 cup. I'm not going to finely chop them. I'm just going to give them a rough chop. These are pecan halves. Now you can buy already chopped. You can get pecan pieces, and that makes it easier. When I came across these, you know, pecans are so expensive anymore. I found these at the grocery store. This is an 8-ounce bag, and I got them for $4.99. I was so happy. I bought 2 bags. But, you know, I'm going to have to get more because I have a lot of holiday baking and stuff to start getting ready for Thanksgiving. Okay, so let's drop our pecans. I'm going to scoot them right into this pie crust. Looky there. Looky there. I don't think we need that anymore. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those pretty pecans in there. Let's just sit that right there for now. Back to our caramels. Yeah. I didn't think they would get melted this quick, but they have. So let's turn this off. Okay, so now listen, when you're dealing with eggs, you don't want to cook these eggs, okay? So if I pour this right into this egg mixture, it's going to cook the eggs. So I want to slowly, I'm going to pour just a little at a time, and that's tempering. Because I just want to temper my eggs. That means it's just going to bring them up to the temperature of the caramel. So I think that should do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the rest of our caramels in, our caramel sauce. Did I tell you I used 36 caramels? All right. So let's whip that up real good. See, there's no cooked eggs in it now. Now, let's pour that right over on top of those pecans. This makes one beautiful, beautiful pie. And I'm going to use my spatula to scrape the rest of it out. That was a lot left in there. Now, see, we put those pecans on the bottom, but they will rise to the top. So we're going to get this in the oven, and we're going to bake it 45 to 50 minutes, and I'm going to keep a check on it. Now, what's going to happen, and you've heard me say this about other pies, and Stephanie, when she's made pies for us, it will dome, and if it doesn't dome, it is not ready. So we want it to dome, and we're going to give it that jiggle test. You want it just a slight jiggle like that. So let me get this in the oven, and when it gets done, we're going to come back. We're going to let this cool, and then we're going to taste this delicious pie, okay? Our pie is out of the oven, and looky here. Let me show you what a beauty it is, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, because this is going to be a part of my Thanksgiving table, I have this beautiful pie dish here. And I'm going to set this in this pie dish. Now, see how pretty? Looky there. I have a lot to do for Thanksgiving. This one I use a frozen pie crust a lot. I'm real busy and I just have a lot of things to do, so I like to take the shortcuts. Then there's nothing wrong with it. These pie crusts that you can buy are just amazing. How about we try it? And we're taking another shortcut. We're using some store-bought whipped cream. I have thawed it out. It's just a whipped topping, and there's nothing wrong with it. And if you're like me, you have a lot to do. So let's cut us a nice piece of this pie. I can't wait to try it. The first piece is usually not the prettiest to come out. You know what? It doesn't matter. Oh, this one's coming out beautiful. Looky here. Let me put it on this plate and show you that beauty. Can you see that? It came apart a little bit, but you know what? Didn't matter, as long as it tastes good, right? I like a little Cool Whip on my pecan pie. So I'm just going to dollop a little bit on here. So let's give it a try. I did not overcook this. I just let it, like I said, till it got to a really, just a light jiggle. It was domed beautifully. So when I took it out of the oven, it cooled and it flattened out. And it's just the prettiest pie. Let's taste it. Yeah. I hope you will make this pie and have it on your Thanksgiving table. And if you do, please let me know. But don't forget, yesterday, Keri, with My Table of Three, posted her video. Today, you'll see my video. And I'm going to read you just a couple of the other people. A Country Life will be on the 3rd. Hottle Haus on the 4th. Merely Melissa, Parsnips and Parsimony, Pikes Creek, and it just goes on and on. So y'all check them out as well. And don't forget, join Keri on the 19th at 7 p.m. I want to make sure I was telling you right. Sunday, the 19th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for her live giveaway. She's going to have some amazing prizes. Appreciate each and every one of you for joining me today. And I hope you'll give this pie a chance. Try it. I'm sure you'll love it. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. I certainly appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to you joining me again. See you soon, everybody.